My name's David McLaren. I'm the owner of McLaren Circus, which tours all 9 provinces of South Africa. We've been operating for exactly 10 years now. The circus is based on my childhood dream of one day owning my own circus. So December 2004, my brother and I called each other and said, let's make this dream of ours become a reality. And we approached the Blue Route Mall and asked them to use their facilities. We rented a broken down, old, used church tent and contacted a local circus school to supply some circus acts. And so we started the very first McLaren Circus performance. Started off with no animals, but my passion was always the animals. I always wanted animals to be part of the circus because that's my passion. And so we started this thing, and many people laughed at us, and many people said we're doing something impossible and it can't be done. And I guess 10 years later we've proven a lot of people wrong, and I think we've to a degree proved ourselves wrong, that there is potential in this country. And I think we've also taken circus to a whole new level. Circus has changed. A lot of circus has changed, but the ingredients kind of still stays the same. Traditional circus, that's what I'm talking about. And the first 3 years we only toured the Western Cape, and then we ventured out for the first time to tour the Eastern Cape. We had our first circus tent was a small red and yellow tent that seated 275 people. We took that tent, we went to the Eastern Cape, we came back. We did so well in the Eastern Cape that we bought this 4-pole tent, Ridge Bar 4-pole tent, and we just started permanently touring. And since 2008 the show has never stopped. We've been 24/7 on the road, just taking individual breaks as we go along. And over the last 3 years, I would say the McLaren Circus has pushed its limits in the sense of upgrading animal acts, bringing in Casey McCoy, who helped me and trained me to advance my talents with animals. And bringing in thrill acts, new acts every year, changing the program, challenging quality, trying to give the South African public the best quality and the best circus acts and the best thrill acts. That's what we've done over the last 3 years, and that's going to be the challenge going forward, is keeping our product fresh, keeping the acts fresh, changing them constantly, and keeping our brand fresh. And to try and reach as many towns and places that we can in South Africa. So from Pofadder to Petersburg, now called Polokwane, McLaren Circus is dedicated to playing them all and to giving the South African public the best circus experience, and to become a household name. I think we're already a household name in lots of parts of South Africa, but there are parts that we haven't done extensively, but we are on that level of doing it. One of my lowest points in the business was in the beginning stages, when the circus was very small and we went to the garden route, and we were only about 5 performers, Sonny and Sher the poodle, and a goat and a snake. And we were in Grootbrak, and we just hit rock bottom. It was a very small show. We battled, and I thought then and there that I had to pack up. And a friend called me, actually messaged me before WhatsApp and all BBM and all of that. And he said to me, David, aanhouers is wenners. Just perseverance conquers stick in there. And I did. And that was breaking point, because at that time, had I said, well, we hit rock bottom. I'm done with circus. I'm done with fighting with my parents about circus. I was hurtful, and that was 2006. And we had just been going for a year on and off. And I thought, no, I'm not going to do this. And that was breaking point. And that's when I decided that in Grootbrak, when I was stranded and had bugger all and had no money and was on my last, and we just tried this for a year, that's when I said, I'm going to make this thing work. Come hell or, was it hell or high waters? I'm going to make this thing work. And ever since then, it's just been finding ways to make the circus work. Every time we made a little bit of money, we reinvested, we put back, we bought another tent, and if we made a little bit of money, we bought a truck, and as the money came in, we upgraded, and we upgraded. And that's why the circus is where it is today. It's because I wasn't afraid to put back into the business, because I wanted the business to grow. I wanted it to expand. I wanted to be the most colorful circus and the best circus in Africa. And the only way we could do that was putting back. And that's what we've done. We've put back, and that's where we are today. Now that was one of my highest points, was our Cape Town 2013 tour, where we decided to take a gamble, come to Cape Town with our 2013 program, which was a very strong program. And we had so many sold out shows, we had standing ovations. To me, that particular season was the highest point in the business, because that set the tone that there is hope for circus, and it's up to me and my team to make sure that we look after this business, because there was definitely a huge demand for traditional circus in this country, and it's just the way we are going to make it work is just by doing it and staying positive, and remember the words of P.T. Barnum. And he said, as long as there are children, there'll always be circuses. So as long as there are children, there should always be a McLaren Circus. Most of our circus acts come from via social media. We meet people through Facebook, they email us, and that's how we network with artists, and through our circus Facebook page. And friends, artists know artists, people know people. They send us videos, we have a look at the videos. When it comes to the Chinese, we've got a long-standing relationship with a Chinese agent. He sends us videos, we review the acts. If we like them, we book them. But today's become very comfortable, because all we do is communicate through social media, send a video. If the act's right, if the price is like, if they want to tour South Africa, we negotiate, and then we bring them over to South Africa, normally for 12 months to 18-month period. The animals play a very important part of circus in South Africa. Even worldwide, most people associate circus and traditional circus with animals. All our animals at the McLaren Circus are part of a family. The wild animals are all born in captivity. They've got nothing to do with any of the wild animals. They're all hand-raised and conditioned to the circus lifestyle. From a very young age, transporting the animals, they get trained how to transport easily, and we train all our animals by means of positive reinforcement, and all our animals are checked by veterinarians throughout South Africa. We consult with them on the condition of the animals and the well-being of the animals. We also have to obtain permits from various provinces that we visit. We also abide by all the laws in South Africa, and we also have to get a performing animals permit once a year to have the animals. So we go through a lot of red tape and a lot of paperwork to have animals in the circus. So I think we're doing a good job with our animals. The South African public think we are doing a good job with our animals, hence why the business has grown. Now, if we weren't doing a good job with our animals or our circus, the general public would not come out and support us.